Kody Brown spent years humiliating Meri on national television. He made it crystal clear to the entire world that he didn't love her, that she wasn't wanted, that their marriage was dead and buried. And yet, behind closed doors, this same man keeps finding sneaky little ways to pull her back in, to stir up confusion, to reopen old wounds, to remind her and himself that he still holds some kind of control. It's manipulative, it's exhausting, and honestly, it's the oldest game in the narcissist playbook. See, while Meri has been working so hard to reclaim her life, to heal, to find peace, Kody won't let go. And now, shocking new details from the tell-all reveal that even after all the public rejection, the insults, the betrayal, Kody called Meri just weeks before that sit-down saying he's still grieving the loss of their marriage. Grieving? After everything? Or is it just another twisted mind game? We're going to break this all the way down today. Hey everyone, I'm Sarah. Welcome back to TLC Sister Wives Recap. If you love real raw truth about this show and you're tired of the sugarcoating, hit that subscribe button and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Because trust me, this one's going to get messy. To really understand why this is so disturbing, we've got to rewind the clock all the way back to where it all started for Kody and Meri. Meri was Kody's first wife, the original, the foundation. She was there before the cameras, before the fame, before the chaos. She believed in him, in their dreams, in their big, beautiful, plural family. And let's be real, Meri sacrificed everything for that belief. She gave up the idea of a traditional marriage. She opened her heart and her home to Had and to other women. She endured heartbreak after heartbreak as Kody married wife after wife, while her own emotional needs were shoved aside. But through it all, Meri stayed, loyal, committed, desperately holding on to the promise that somehow it would all be worth it. But then came the betrayal that changed everything, the infamous catfishing scandal. Meri, isolated, emotionally abandoned by Kody, turned to what she thought was a friend online, someone who listened, someone who showed her the attention and care Kody had long withdrawn. But that friend turned out to be a cruel catfish. And Kody, instead of acknowledging his role in pushing Meri away, he weaponized that mistake. He humiliated her publicly, dragged her name through the mud, held that betrayal over her like a sword for years. He made it crystal clear to the cameras, to the world, that their marriage was dead, that he didn't love her, that she was the problem, the burden, the shame. But behind the scenes, it was a very different story. While Kody aired his disgust and disappointment for all to see, privately he kept the door cracked open, feeding just enough false hope, just enough attention, to keep Meri emotionally tangled. Public rejection, private manipulation. It's a pattern that's played out for over a decade. And now, with these new revelations from the tell-all, it's clear that pattern is far from over. Now let's talk about what this really is, because make no mistake, what Kody Brown has been doing to Meri, it's not love, it's not grief, it's manipulation, plain and simple. Anyone who's been following Sister Wives has seen the pattern play out in real time. Kody discards Meri emotionally, publicly tears her down, says brutal things like, "I don't love her, I'm not attracted to her, the marriage is over." We've seen it on the show, in the interviews, in the tell-alls. For years, he's painted this picture of a man who's done with Meri, done with the drama, done with the relationship. But the truth? Kody might say he's finished, but he can't let go of the control. And that right there is classic narcissistic behavior, the kind that plays out not just in private relationships, but on national television for all of us to see. If you've never heard of it, it's called hoovering, like the vacuum cleaner. The narcissist sucks you back in, right when you think you're finally free. And Kody, he's mastered this. Look at what just came out in the recent tell-all. Meri revealed that only weeks before she sat down for that interview, Kody called her, out of nowhere, and told her he's still grieving the loss of their marriage. Excuse me? Grieving? After all those years of rejection? After humiliating her in front of millions? After saying he never loved her? That's not grief. That's control. That's emotional manipulation. And it's designed to do exactly what it's done for decades: confuse Mary, keep her stuck in that emotional limbo, unsure of whether to walk away for good, or keep holding on to the tiny scraps of false hope Kody dangles in front of her. We've seen this before. Every time Mary starts gaining confidence, building a life outside the family, Kody swoops back in with some grand emotional statement, only to yank the rug out from under her later. It's exhausting to watch. But it's also textbook behavior for someone who thrives on control and attention. Kody doesn't want Mary, but he doesn't want her fully free either. And sadly, it's played out right in front of our eyes for over a decade. But now, with Mary starting to finally see through the fog, the question is, will she stay strong? Or will Cody's mind games pull her right back in? And here's the thing: Cody's manipulative games, they didn't stop with Mary. What Mary went through, the rejection, the public shaming, the private manipulation, Christine and Janelle lived through it too. We all saw it. Christine finally hit her breaking point when she realized Kody wasn't interested in fixing their relationship. He just wanted to control the narrative, keep her dangling, make her feel like the door was almost open, but never fully. It's the exact same emotional ping pong he's played with Mary for years. Remember that moment when Christine finally called him out, when she saw through the crocodile tears? During Mary's departure, Kody suddenly broke down, crying, saying how hard it was to lose her, how much pain he was in. And Christine wasn't buying it for a second. She saw right through him. She even said it outright: he doesn't get to cry over losing Mary when he's the reason she left. That's what makes this so exhausting to watch as a fan. Kody plays the victim, twists the story, shifts the blame, and somehow always finds a way to sneak back into these women's lives emotionally, long after they've tried to escape. And let's not forget Robin in all of this, the so-called favorite wife, the one Kody claims is his soulmate. Even with Robin firmly by his side, Kody still can't stop obsessing over the control he lost with the other women. Because for someone like Kody, one person's devotion is never enough. He needs constant attention, constant validation, constant power. That's why even now, with Mary gone, Christine building her own life, and Janelle keeping her distance, Kody keeps reaching backward, trying to reel them back in, trying to remind them all, and himself, that he still has some control. But with each passing season, it's getting clearer. His grip is slipping, and the women, they're finally starting to break free. So, why can't Kody let go? Why, after all the rejection, all the public humiliation, all the years of saying he didn't love her, is Kody still circling back to Mary? It's simple. It's not about love, it's about control. It's about ego. It's about what every narcissist craves: that steady stream of attention and validation, also known as emotional supply. See, for years, Kody didn't just have Mary's loyalty, he had her devotion. She was the most faithful, the most willing to sacrifice, the one who put him on a pedestal even when he didn't deserve it. And now, with Christine gone, with Janelle keeping her distance, and with even Robin struggling to hold this mess of a family together, Cody's supply is drying up. That desperate phone call to Mary, the "I'm still grieving our marriage" line, it wasn't about closure. It wasn't about regret. It was a last-ditch effort to pull her back into his toxic cycle. Because when you lose your emotional supply, you panic. You start hoovering. You say what you need to say to crack the door open, even when you have no real intention of changing. But here's the good news: Mary is finally starting to see through it. She's setting boundaries. She's focusing on her business. She's rebuilding her life, piece by piece. And you can see it. Her confidence is slowly returning. Look, as someone who's followed this show for years, and as someone who's been through manipulative relationships myself, let me tell you, the only real way to heal from this kind of abuse is to go fully no contact. No mixed signals. No late night phone calls. No just checking in texts. Complete distance, complete peace. Because Kody, he's not going to stop. the games, the manipulation, it's part of who he is. But Mary, she doesn't have to play anymore. Her strength is growing, her clarity is returning. And honestly, watching her take her power back, slowly but surely, is one of the most satisfying parts of this entire story. At the end of the day, the truth is hard to ignore. Publicly, Kody Brown humiliated Meri. He rejected her, belittled her, told the world there was no love left, but behind the scenes, he's still pulling the strings, still trying to reel her back in with emotional mind games and empty words. And sadly, this isn't just reality TV drama, it's real life for so many people. I know a lot of you watching right now have been in Meri's shoes. You've dealt with the manipulation, the false hope, the endless cycle of rejection and control. It's confusing, it's exhausting. But here's what I want you to know. You deserve better. Meri deserves better. And no one, not even Kody Brown, has the right to play with someone's heart like that. So, what do you think? Have you ever seen a clear example of emotional manipulation on this show? Do you believe Kody will ever truly let Meri go? Or is this toxic cycle going to keep spinning? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one of them and love hearing your takes. And if you enjoyed this deep dive and you want more real, raw sister wives truth, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.